My bathroom cabinet is where good skin tensions go to die. It's full of products that I bought during a burst of optimism, convinced that I'd become that mythical creature who does a 12-step routine or almost surgical session before bed. Shockingly, that creature does not live here. See, we have this habit of buying hope in the form of gadgets. We want something that bridges the gap between a $20 moisturizer and a $20,000 surgery. And usually, most home devices fall short. They're either too weak to do anything, or they're too complicated and we never use them. So when I picked up the Amiro U1 at the start of summer, my first thought wasn't, wow, what cool technology. My first thought was, is this going to be another expensive paperweight? Or is it actually powerful enough to justify the price tag? This is micro-focused ultrasound. It's practically a weaponized skincare tool, and today I want to talk about it from a different perspective. Not just what it does, but the physics of why it works, the reality of the pain, or lack thereof, and whether you actually have the discipline to make it worth it. Okay, so as someone who works in the world of skincare and beauty, let's talk about the clinical gap. If you go to a med spa and ask for skin tightening, they'll probably sell you radiofrequency, Ultherapy, or Hifu. Why? Because it works. And it works incredibly well. Now, these pro sessions can also hurt like you wouldn't believe. I've had people describe clinical Hifu as feeling like someone is snapping a hot rubber band against the bones of your face. The reason it works is it's delivering high intensity acoustic energy deep into the tissue to create a thermal injury. Essentially, it's controlled damage. You cause some damage to the scaffolding, it crumbles a little, and then it gets rebuilt and firms up. Exactly as you'd expect from what is essentially brand new fresh scaffolding. So, the challenge for a home device like the Amiro U1 is massive. How do you deliver that same type of energy, enough to actually cook the collagen at 4.5mm deep, without having to embrace the pain? This is where the engineering behind the U1 gets interesting. Because it's not only about power, it's about the delivery of said power. Most ultrasound devices use a sine wave to deliver energy. You can picture this as a sharp, spiky mountain peak. The energy hits hard, fast, and sharp. And that spike is what triggers the pain receptors in your nerves. It's effective, but it's aggressive. Amiro has essentially changed the shape of the sound wave. They use a square wave instead of a sharp mountain peak. Imagine a flat plateau. They deliver the same total amount of heat energy, but they spread it out over a slightly longer millisecond duration. By flattening the curve, you can essentially bypass the nerve's panic trigger. You get the heat, you get the coagulation point in the smash layer, but your brain, it doesn't register the sharp sting because it's not there. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was incredibly skeptical of the claim painless Hifu, because it sounds like dry water to me. But after using it, I can confirm that it's 100% legit. It feels weird, like a deep, slightly crunchy warmth inside your face, but it does not hurt at all. And that matters because if a device hurts, you find excuses not to use it, and if you don't use it, it doesn't work. But now let's look at the actual experience, because this isn't the same as rolling a jade stone while watching Netflix. This requires focus. The device operates in two ways, but I want to focus on the stamping mode because that's where the money is. The gliding mode is fine for maintenance, it feels nice, but stamping is where you get the lift. When you buy the device, you'll find that in your first kit, you're going to have these masks included. And these, well, they're single-use masks. Now, at first glance, this feels like a little bit of a money spinner to make you keep buying consumables. And sure, from a business standpoint, it probably is. But, and this is important from a safety standpoint, it's actually kind of genius. And it ensures that every session is safer, more targeted, and delivers actual results. So, inside, we have got the mask, which I'm going to show you. Now, each of the masks comes with a grid pattern printed onto it, which looks just like this. And the U1 device has got a sensor in it that can read the grid on the mask, and it literally won't fire unless it recognizes exactly where it is on your face. But why is that necessary? Well, because ultrasound is blind. It shoots energy 4.5mm down regardless of what's there. If you aim it at a muscle, it tightens the muscle. If you aim it at a nerve, it zaps the nerve. And if you aim it at a hollow spot, well, it wastes energy. The grid forces you to colour inside the lines. It forces you to stamp the cheek, move an inch, stamp the jaw, move an inch, you get the picture. It basically prevents you from over-treating one spot and melting your facial fat, which is a real risk with thermal devices. Plus, even more so, it helps prevent you from hitting those danger zones. And we do need to talk about those danger zones because this is the part that a lot of brands and those glossy ads love to skip over. You have a nerve that runs right out of your skull in front of your ear. You've got major nerves at the corners of your mouth. You have the thyroid gland in your neck. And you've got your eyes. If you take this device and just start freestyling near your eyes or over your throat, you're essentially playing with fire. You can't treat your eyelids, you cannot treat your windpipe, and this mask, it essentially blocks these areas out. And basically, it keeps you safe from yourself. Now, once you get used to the device, you realize exactly where the bones and nerves sit. But starting out, this grid is the only reason why I felt comfortable firing high energy sound waves into my head. So let's strip away the marketing fluff and talk about the timeline. We live in a world of instant gratification. You put it on a sheet mask, your skin looks glowy and dewy immediately, you get filler, the lines are gone immediately. Ultrasound, like you find in the Amiro U1, is the complete opposite of immediate. In a way, it is the most delayed gratification beauty treatment that exists. Because when you use the Amiro U1, you are injuring the deep fascia. Your body takes about 28 days just to start to cycle the repair cycle, and it takes 3 to 6 months to fully mature that new collagen. This means that you will use this device for weeks, staring in the mirror, wondering if anything is happening. You might feel a little tighter, a little firmer, but you won't see a dramatic lift on day one. And this is why so many people claim that these home use devices don't work. They quit at week 3, they quit right before the biology kicks in. But if you look at the mechanism, what you're essentially doing when you use devices like this is that you are banking collagen. You are tightening the weave of the fabric that holds your face up. Now, I've been using the U1 for almost half a year, and here's the reality, the things that I've personally noticed since I started using it. My jawline, it feels sharper. Not like I had surgery sharper, but I look like I lost 3 pounds sharper. The heaviness at the lower cheek area here is slightly lifted. Is it a facelift? No. A facelift cuts the skin and stitches the muscle. This is shrinking the fabric. Think of it like putting your favorite jeans in the dryer. They get snug again. They fit better, they hold you in, but they aren't a brand new pair of jeans. So who is this actually for? If you're a 25-year-old, put your wallet away. You have plenty of collagen, your smash is tight, you don't need this. You're just cooking perfectly good tissue. If you are 65 and you have significant laxity and loose skin, this might help a little, but it's not going to defy gravity completely. You might need a little bit of surgical help because once the skin loses enough elasticity and the laxity becomes significant, it's kind of like trying to shrink back an overly stretched rubber waistband. Heat, sure, is going to help to bring it in, but only so much. But if you're in that middle ground, your 30s, your 40s, maybe even your 50s, where you look in the mirror and you see the slide starting, where you see the gels just beginning to form, this is the brake pedal. Now, it won't reverse the car, but it will slow it down significantly. It is a commitment. It's an expensive device and it requires you to buy gels and the masks. It requires you to sit here for 20 minutes a week and methodically stamp your face. But compared to the cost of one clinical Ultherapy session, which can run $2,000 or $3,000 and leaves you in tears, the Amiro U1 is arguably the most potent tool that we currently have access to without a medical license. It's effective, it's surprisingly painless, and it's well engineered. Just respect the power, read the manual, use the grid, and be patient. It's not magic, it's just physics. And that's about it for this one today. Now, if you want to see a full-on review of when I first got this device, how I use it, the kind of results that I experienced at the very beginning, I'm going to link you up to that original video. You can find that in the description box down below. But if you've got any questions about the Amiro U1, about Ultherapy or ultrasound technology, feel free to ask away down below. Otherwise, have a day that is as beautiful as you are, and I really look forward to seeing you in my next video. So till then, TJ over and out.